Hi, I'm Carter Craft, and today I'm going to be showing you how to be an English gentleman. How to dress like a gentleman. Step 1. Dress shirt. Step 2. Nice black dress pants. Black dress pants make any man's legs look thinning, and you tuck your coat in. Many gentlemen then wear a coloured vest underneath, but I am not going to do that today. Next is your scarf, bow tie, or handkerchief if you will. And finally, your overcoat and top hat. There we are, looking dapper as usual. As you know, being an English gentleman is a symbol of wealth and stature, so you must have several things, including an estate, such as mine. Not like your silly estates of these days, but one of more simple touches, if you will. For one to be an English gentleman, one must require a large sum of wealth. To have such wealth, one must have inherited it from a family member who has passed and bequeathed it onto you, or one must have earned it in the new industry which is rising, the trade or the economy does very well. Once you have acquired your wealth, which you have been bequeathed or earned hard-workingly, if you have the right kind of spirit, you must follow these set of rules. I like to memorize them by calling them cat's pee. That's C-A-T-S-P. Cat's pee. This stands for competition, achievement, thrift, self-reliance, and prudence. If you follow these, you will become a gentleman in no time. Would you look at that shot? The first letter in cat's pee is C, of course, which stands for competition. Any good gentleman knows that you cannot back down from a challenge. If some gentleman comes up to you and asks you to spar, you roll up your sleeves and put up your dukes. Good show.
Oh.
If somebody challenges you to a game of pool, you respectfully accept and play billiards with him. As a gentleman, you always try your hardest and best at anything you do in life. The next letter in cat's pee would be A. A is for achievements. Achievements must be something that is well sought after by most men. Achievements can be many things, such as memorizing literature, or learning to play an instrument, and great achievements such as traveling the globe, discovering new places. There are many others. There are many things a man can do in his life, but as long as you strive for perfection and achievement, you'll be just fine. And don't forget about that competition. To be a good achiever, one cannot be a sloth like this man. No, no, no. Now remember, the more you achieve, the more you succeed. Now on to our next letter. The next letter in cat's P is T. T is for thrift. Thrift means that one must not waste his money on lavish things such as, I don't know, gold-studded canes or incredibly fancy attire or, I don't know, say very, very expensive things. They're not needed in a man's life. Yes, it is good to have some luxuries and a nice house and a fine estate. However, to spend money recklessly is not good and is not gentlemanly at all. To be thrift, you must be smart with your money. You must know where to place it in businesses if you are conducting business, and you must not be wasteful with it. If you are wasteful, that is very bad and very improper, and that is very ungentlemanly. The next letter in cat's P, after T, is S. S stands for self-reliance. Self-reliance means that they can only rely on one's own person. You cannot lean on others for support or help. To be self-reliant means to be self-efficient. If you cannot do things for oneself, one cannot be a gentleman. The more you are able to rely on yourself and not others, it makes you a more independent man. And being more independent is very gentlemanly.
Dad,
What?
can I get some money? I'm gonna go hang with my friends. Come on, please.
No, no, no. Last but not least is the letter P. You can't have cat's P without P, now can you? P stands for prudence. Prudence means good judgment, common sense and wisdom, which a good gentleman should have in all aspects of life. You should have good judgment in conducting business. You should have common sense when conducting yourself in public. And if you follow all of those rules, you will be a successful gentleman. Now before I leave you all, we shall recap what we have learned today. First, we have learned that any good gentleman shall have an estate. A nice estate such as mine shall do. A good gentleman also has a great sum of wealth, which he has been bequeathed from a family member, or has earned and worked hard for, earning up in the ranks of business. Then we have learned cat's P. A good gentleman is always down for some competition. He is very good in achievements. He's achieved a lot in his life. He's very thrifty. He does not spend his money lavishly. He's very wise with it. And he's very self-reliant. He does not depend on anybody but himself. And finally, prudence. He has good judgment, wisdom and common sense in all of his life, in every aspect. If you follow all of these rules, you are an English gentleman. Thank you, and have a grand day.